Will you do me the honors of being my wife? If I could live 1,000 lives, and I'd never meet anybody as beautiful and someone who was as, God, I want to spend the rest of my life with you, and, you know, I want River to be my daughter, and...
Meghan, I don't know if we heard that answer. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, well, good to know, you know?
You think that'll help with the jealousy a little bit? Like, feel more secure?
Yeah, I think it will.
How? I mean, that's the question, isn't it? How? How will being engaged to John help with the jealousy that you have in your relationship? You haven't even solved your issues, your jealousy issues. But you think a ring is going to help it? Oh, yes. Because a ring gives you stability, right? It gives you reassurance that this person is here to stay and not to leave. But let's just pretend that when it comes to divorce rates in America, they're not high. Let's just pretend that they're not high. Of course, this is just an engagement. It's not a marriage, not just yet. But the matter of the fact is, though, a ring, just as well as a child, will never fix a relationship. But it's okay, though, because clearly Meghan says or feels as if this is what she needs to make her feel more secure, which therefore means that John proposed not because he wants to marry her, not because he loves her, but because he had to, so therefore he wouldn't lose her. But we continue.
I think a woman who would try to get after him after that is a bitch. And
I definitely feel like they love each other, and I've seen that, but I don't always think that's enough.
All right, and Meghan, you guys seem like such a good match. You seem so sweet.
We just need to, you know, like everybody, work on some things.
Knowing that what you have to work through is like the first step. So
It's always knowing the problem.
Yeah.
It's very surprised.
I mean, I'm sorry, but Veronica, are you in a successful marriage right now? Oh, no, you're not. Wait, didn't you just have a breakup with Jamal? Oh, you did, didn't you, right? And wait, hold on a minute. Why did you break up with Jamal again? Ah, the reason why Jamal no longer wanted to be with you is because you can't let go of your relationship with Tim. But yet Veronica wants to sit here and talk on about, you know, obviously just the struggles of a relationship and obviously having to do what's necessary. Let's just play back again what Veronica had to say there, because the BS is real.
All right, and Meghan, you guys seem like such a good match. You seem so sweet.
We just need to, you know...
Explain to us, Veronica, how they seem like a good match. Because last episode, you was literally exposing the fact that, you know, that they have a jealousy problem. And that's something that needs to be worked on. But okay, let's continue.
Like everybody, work on some things.
Knowing that what you have to work through is like the first step. So
It's always knowing the problem.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. John says it's all about solving the problem. She says it's all about the first step. Well, here's the thing though. When it comes to problem solving, is that something that you was able to do in your relationship? I guess that's a no, right? Because really and truly, if Veronica had any kind of brain cells, she would know that this relationship, and she would stand by what she said previously and make sure to let Joe know that, hey, I hope you have proposed for the right reasons. Isn't it funny though how we live in a world where sometimes people can be around you, see your issues, address your issues, but then as soon as you get engaged or you have a child, people are like, you know what, this is a great idea. This is going to help you become better and stronger in your relationship. As if the problems that we just spoke about were never a problem. Just saying.
Very surprised, and I didn't expect them coming back so early.
I know she had a timeline and was kind of like putting it on him for a while, but I didn't think he was going to do it today. I mean, 9 months ago.
It gives me hope.
Yeah, me too.
I mean, listen, the matter of fact is though, we all know that he proposed based on a timeline. He didn't propose based on his feelings. But hey.
I mean, 9 months ago.
It gives me hope.
Yeah, me too,
Look, it looked like the whole thing was going to fall apart, and then you came through like a knight in shining armor.
You know, I do love actually ripping into some of these cars on this sometimes. And interesting, it gives me hope. It's funny because Debbie has sat here at the hotel speaking a whole lot of things. And I always keep saying that sometimes some of the things she says, yeah, they're true, but she's the wrong messenger. Can she please tell me, how does John proposing to Meghan give her hope? I said it before, Debbie's the one person that cannot be saying anything about anybody's relationship because she has never got her shit together. 67 years of age, nearly 68, and still can't figure out how the hell to date. And trust me, when we get into her episode, oh boy, boy, boy. I can't wait for you guys to see my reaction to her segment. I'm about to eat her up. I'm not gonna lie to you. Just preparing you. But nonetheless though, just because John has proposed, it doesn't mean that this gives you hope. Just because he has proposed, it doesn't mean that their relationship is not gotten better. They've still got many, many cracks in their relationship that have to be solved. Cracks that probably won't be solved. So therefore, they probably shouldn't even be together. But sometimes in this world, some people think that having a relationship that is unstable is a healthy thing. As long as we're still having sex, as long as we're still doing this and that, we'll be fine. Well, good luck to those people.
Too much jealousy going on. I don't know about that.
I know, because just because you're engaged doesn't mean like, you know, those trust issues are going to go away.
And this is why I've enjoyed Patrick's input, obviously, this season. Obviously, you know, when it comes to the relationship that he has witnessed between his brother and Meghan. And it's crazy because, you know, end of the day, people have to remember that when Dias first came to the States and him and Patrick were doing their thing, you know, John gave Dias a very hard time. He gave her a hard time unnecessarily. He gave her a hard time when she didn't even deserve to have a hard time, do you see what I'm saying, okay? He was making things difficult for no reason whatsoever. Well, more because he was upset with the fact that he was going to be losing his brother. Do you see what I'm saying? But the thing is, though, when it comes to Patrick and it comes to Dias, I do believe that obviously they've had the upper hand in terms of actually being in a position where they can actually advise the correct things towards Meghan, purely because, well, they know John. Do you see what I'm saying? Now, of course, I know a lot of people spoke about how, you know, when we first saw Patrick and Dias, there was a whole situation when she was pretty much tracking his movements. But at the same time, though, from what I remember, the reason why she was tracking his movements is because I think Patrick had actually done some type of infidelity at the beginning of their relationships. I'm not too sure. I can't remember necessarily, but I do know, of course, they had that issue. But it seems to me as if they actually continued. But the thing is that they actually worked on it, which is why they are where they are now. Because at the end of the day, you cannot tell me that these two are in an unhealthy relationship. It seems to me as if Patrick and Dias have been able to really build a bond and really make their relationship secure. And of course, they were together for a significant amount of time without a timeline. Well, apart from the, you know, green card timeline and obviously getting into the States, but obviously that's different. When it comes to John and Meghan, everything is just a fabrication, isn't it? I think that's the right word. Nonetheless, though, all I know is this: the way Patrick was towards John and Dias has no warrant towards it. The way Dias and Patrick have been to John and Meghan, in my opinion, has been correct. It has been needed. But hey, in life, we have to live and make our own mistakes. And then after making our own mistakes, we have the choice to then evolve and mature from them. So hopefully from this situation that's going to happen with John and Meghan, let's say it doesn't work out, hopefully they're going to learn from it both, and it's going to, you know, obviously make them better for their next relationship. Or hopefully their relationship does work out and they were able to find the tools that they need to make sure that the relationship becomes a long-lasting one, because there is always a possibility without a shadow of a doubt. But to sit there and talk about, oh, I've been given hope, and to sit there and saying, oh, this is just phase one, that is utter nonsense, because really and truly, a relationship that is based on a timeline has more of a chance of being doomed than one that doesn't. Nonetheless, though, let me know what you're thinking down below in the comment section and we'll talk about it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and of course, peace.